Hey Abundant Parents, it's Leah. In this video, I'm going to give you the 3 ways that I teach my kids to recognize inauthenticity in the people around them. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, all the thumbs up. Also, please subscribe. I do post a new video at least once a week, oftentimes more, so also hit the bell. That way you'll be notified when I post new videos. One of the biggest concerns I get from parents is being afraid that their kids are going to make the same mistakes that they did, that they were going to not be able to read people, not be able to recognize authenticity in others, and repeating their patterns of falling into unhealthy relationships. I think most of us could agree that if we understood how to read people better, that we could have kept ourselves out of a lot of painful circumstances. Now, I might argue that those people were all meant to come into our lives to teach us lessons, to grow us, but at the end of the day, wouldn't we rather learn lessons organically, peacefully, than through these really, really hard life lessons? I'm gonna say, heck yeah. So the number one way that you can teach your kids to recognize the inauthenticity of others is by teaching them all about their intuition. Now, this comes in a couple steps. First, you're going to have to teach your children to really recognize their feelings, to really understand what feels good, what feels bad, and to recognize where in their body they might be feeling those good and bad feelings. As kids really sharpen the skill of recognizing their feelings, even more so if they're able to put words to that, that's powerful. But then the very next step is helping them understand that feelings are a really excellent way to measure what our intuition, what our inner guidance, what our inner truth is telling us. Now, just like you've been teaching your kids to know where in their body they're feeling good and bad stuff, our intuition is going to tap into those same feeling centers in our body. So when our intuition is telling us that something is bad for us, we are very likely going to feel it in that same place where we have our bad feelings. Alternately, if our intuition is telling us that things are good, all systems go, then you're going to feel that in a specific part of your body associated with good feelings. If you're starting all of this with younger kids, you are so far ahead of the game. They are such an open book when they are young. And with younger kids, almost always those bad feelings that they're having, they feel it in their tummy. If your kids are older, this is going to work for them too. It might just take more time to practice, to carve those new neurological pathways of consciousness, of understanding these physical messages that our body is giving us. The second way you can teach your kids to judge that authenticity of others is through what they see. Sometimes people who are inauthentic, whether they even know that they are inauthentic or not, what they say and what they do don't always line up. So this is a really great opportunity for you to teach your kids to really trust what they know and see of the world around them. That when a person says they're going to do something, but then they do something else, that observing that contrast is going to guide them to understanding their own truth through what they're observing. Sometimes inauthentic people are really skilled at making their inauthenticity appear authentic. So the third way you can help your kids recognize inauthenticity is not only going to point two of recognizing the facts and actions and how those things line up, but also recognizing how other people are responding to the inauthentic person. Sometimes that can be what the inauthentic person is saying about others. It can be about what others are saying about them, and always using that rule of thumb of looking for who's lifting others up and who's tearing others down, and using that also as a measuring tool for the authentic or inauthentic people in your life. So those are 3 ways that I teach my kids to recognize inauthenticity in the people in their lives. Thank you so much for watching. I know your time can be limited and valuable. I invite you to come check out the Abundant Parent membership. You can go to theabundantparent.com, click on the tab that says membership. Each month I host an expert in their field to give you tips and tools to be the best parent that you can be, the parent that connects with your kids best. That's theabundantparent.com. Click on the tab that says membership. Thank you again so much, and I'm wishing you a day full of light, love, and abundance.